Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. So honestly, like I say in all of my videos, I definitely need to get better about like posting videos and stuff like that, because I know that this is a part of my purpose and this is what God would want me to do. So I need to stop pushing it aside. But as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be kind of sharing my personal experience with caring about other people's opinions, if that makes sense. I feel like if you've seen my deliverance video, then you know that I might have talked about it briefly, but after that, it's still something that I struggle with. Like, I definitely still care, like that I wouldn't say urge, but like that feeling is still there, to where it's like, oh, I care what people think. And I think a lot of people are like that. And honestly, today I feel like, me personally, it's stopping me from becoming a higher version of myself and becoming maybe the woman that God wants me to be. Well, I'm not going to say maybe. I definitely feel like it's stopping me from evolving and becoming the woman that God wants me to be. I'm not going to come on here and act all high and mighty. Like, I don't want to seem like I'm better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I struggle with a lot of things. I have struggled with a lot of things. And I feel like at this point in my life, that is one struggle that I'm like dealing with, or like working on, doing away with. And another thing, like, I was at church and I feel like God was highlighting that in me, because there were things that God was telling me, to do or to say. And I got, struck with my own realization that, like, oh, I care what people think, which is why I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z, you know? So it definitely, like, he definitely revealed that within me, that, like, hey, that's something that we need to work on. And, later on, as I got home and stuff, like, I brought it up to him. I was like, why do I struggle with this? How do I, deal with this? And obviously I'm making this video because it's God's will, and I feel like God wants me to share this testimony and this, version of myself, at the stage of life that I'm in right now. And I brought it up to him, like I said, and I was just like, what do I do about this? You know what I'm saying? So it's good to bring things up to God that you struggle with, so that Satan doesn't use it against you. You know what I'm saying? Because you've already brought it up to God. And what I heard back, when I asked him, I was like, why do I struggle with this? Like, what is this? Why? And, like, what do I do about this? And the thing that God revealed to me is that you need to take a step, like, at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, take every day. Don't take every day for granted, basically. That, and do things that scare you. Like, do little small things every day if you can, that take you out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're struggling in some area, and I feel like this is good advice for, like, anything that you struggle with. You know what I'm saying? Like, things that you're scared of, or things that, like, like, is holding you back, every day, like, make a step towards working on that, and make a step of, like, doing something that puts you out of your comfort zone. Because if you're constantly in your comfort zone, you're not gonna grow. You're never gonna grow out of your comfort zone, because, or grow as a person, because you're stuck in, like, a little box, and God is not in a box anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, we have access to God, and because of that, God is going to bring things up to us and bring things to our mind that we do need to work on, or that we are struggling with. So, side note, I feel like you're going to see a lot of, like, growth on this channel. Like, I feel like you're going to see, as I make more videos, as I as I evolve as a person, I feel like you're gonna see it. Like I just have that vision that you're gonna see a lot of growth within myself. Like you're gonna see a lot of growth within me, and hopefully within yourself, and like just my journey with God in general. You know, like you know me, you know I'm all over the place with these videos. I am not a very, I don't want to say I'm not a structured person. I just as you can tell, like I ramble a lot and I jump from one thing to another, which is something, probably another thing that I have to work on. But going back to what I was saying, like do something that makes you uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Do something that takes you out of your comfort zone. And for me personally, I'm a very like, I want to get this done. Like I want this to be done. I want to not have to struggle with this. Like I want this to be done and taken care of, but it's not like that. Like we're all on our own individual like journeys with God and in life in general. So like things are going to come and then things are going to pass away, you know? So it's good. One thing God has also taught me is like take every day not with a grain of salt, but like take every day as it comes. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to rush life and start living, you know? Because life is precious whether we see it or not. And I feel like most people, you know, kind of go through life blindsided, you know, and so caught up in the worldly things and the worldly treasures and seeking something and searching for something that we get so caught up that we can't see the real purpose, which is God, which is Jesus, you know, which is Lord, you know. And I'm trying to see if God wants me to take this anywhere else. But yeah, take every day like as it comes. Like so yeah, things definitely do get hard. Things can be tough, but with God, we can overcome the world, you know, just as Christ did. Um, like I said, like I know I need to be more active on, you know, YouTube and making videos and stuff like that. But like I've said, it's hard. It's hard to not get caught up with all of the world, you know. But with God, I know that I'm gonna grow. I know that this channel is gonna grow. I know that I'm not doing this or making videos for no reason. And I know that I'm not struggling with the things that I struggle with no reason, for no reason, you know. And do I know why? Not really. I'm just choosing to trust God that He's, you know, directing my path, and hopefully the things that I may struggle with may help you in a way, you know, to feel not alone, or, you know, to have some type of comfort, you know, in realizing that like I said, you're not alone, and that, you know, you can grow as well, you know. These things aren't forever. All this stuff is truly like temporary. um I feel like I've just rambled on and not even talking about what I need to be talking about, but I'm just kind of letting the Spirit lead me on what I need to say, because I don't want this channel to be about me, you know. Like I don't want this to be me. I know that at the end of the day, this is God's work, you know what I'm saying? Like God is just trying to reach people, so I need to learn how to take the back seat, you know, and let God do what He has to do. So when it comes to caring about what other people think and caring about what other people may say or think about you in general, like God told me earlier today as I was kind of just trying to get into His presence, literally do things that make you uncomfortable. Do things that are out of your comfort zone so that you can grow. Because if you do that, like if you continue to do that, you're gonna grow as a person, you know what I'm saying? You have no other choice but to grow, because you're doing things that are out of your normal. You're doing things out of your normal, but also out of your box, out of your little comfort zone, if you know what I'm saying. So take every day as it comes, and don't worry and don't stress about tomorrow, which is easier said than done, but I feel like that's something that I have to work on as well. And hopefully this video has helped you in some type of way, or it's a reminder that you're not alone, and you're not alone in your struggles, but also to take heart that God God's not going to push you away because of your struggles. You know what I'm saying? God's not looking at you as a failure, or you're not misunderstood by God, if that makes sense. Like, God is still working through you. God still wants to work in you. You know what I'm saying? You just have to let him. You have to let him take control, and you have to die to yourself, you know, and be alive through Christ. But take every day as it comes, like I've said 2 or 3 times. Take every day as it comes, and don't worry and don't stress. Like I said, easier said than done, but it's worth it. And do things that make you uncomfortable. That's what I'm gonna start doing. That's how I'm going to start trying to grow, you know. But yeah, I really hope that this gave you some type of wisdom, or some type of comfort, or just reminds you that, like, you're not alone, you know. Like I said, I don't want this to be about me. I want this to be God and you, you know, like, you know, reaching you, you know. I'm just a vessel, honestly. But yeah, I hope this has helped you, and until next time, bye.